Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. Let's continue with the advanced maps. I'm gonna use Monkey Knowledge for this half cash gameplay. And yeah, the final advanced map so far, Underground. And I'm gonna go with Hobin as a hero. And now the main thing about this map is gonna be this exact mirror map. If you have a line here in the center is exactly the same, is a mirror, a map, and the two paths at the same time. So the first balloon is gonna come from the bottom side, then the second one from the top side, then third, fourth, fifth, and so on. And that's pretty much how this map works. So there is no water here, and yeah, so I'm gonna go here in this half-fresh gameplay, starting with the free dark monkey here in this right side, in a strong. And now I'm choosing the dark monkey in the right side because then I'm gonna place Obin in the left side. And it's quite important because remember that the first balloon is gonna come from the left side. That means that the Moab around 40, BFB around 60, and oh my god around 80, all those balloons are gonna come from the left side. So that's why I think, in my opinion, it's better to place your main defenses in the left side than in the right side. So of course you're losing a little bit of life, so of the mana shield, but nonetheless it was needed. And now it's just Obin. So after you place Obin, normally I set it on strong, and then I replace the monkey in first, and that's it. So of course trying to place Obin as close as you can to the left side, not very close to the bottom side, so like left side and top side, pretty much in that corner right there. And that's it. And of course with Obin you can survive the first rounds a lot easier. And this overall damage, you can see here the wolf attacks just flying through and popping balloons from both paths at the same time, and that's super good. And now unfortunately this map is yet another one where there isn't water, and that's why I had to start with the free dark monkey, and then I had to lose some lives so that I could place Obin right afterwards. And you can't place subs or any other water tower, and that's why here this strategy is gonna be quite similar to what I did in Cornfield, because of the fact that again there is no water, so there aren't really a lot of different strategies you can use in half cash to get through the first 40 rounds and survive the Moab. So here placing the ninja, quite important, placing it as close as you can to Obin and to the left side, so in the other corner pretty much. And then upgrading the ninja. So Obin ninja combo, of course, very strong, and the ninja benefits already from Obin's level 2, so he gets 1 extra pierce, and it's gonna be even more useful once you unlock Seek and Shuriken, and once your the shurikens can start bouncing between the balloons, and therefore popping a lot more of balloons in total. And yeah, now differently from Cornfield, here you have 2 paths at the same time, but you have no line of sight problems, so you have no obstacles or blockage, so the towers and especially the projectiles can just fly through and pop almost all the time the maximum amount of balloons that they can. So yeah, this map is easier in terms of line of sight, but of course is a little more difficult because you have to deal with 2 paths at the same time. And so here very simply just upgrading the ninja 201, then 301, then 401, then getting an alchemist 20 for round 40. And then at the beginning of round 39, like I normally do, I'm gonna place 1 set of brambles, preparing for round 40 as well, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. If in round 39 the RNG of brambles is bad, so for example brambles is placed in the wrong path, or it's placed totally like super close to the bottom side, I'm gonna just restart round 39 until I get the RNG good. So that's the only thing that you have to be careful about in this with this strategy. Lap Bloons are being popped by Obin, so no problem about that. And yeah, so now for round 40, another thing you can do after getting the Alchemist to 0 is try to unlock Obin level 9, so get him to do 2 extra layers of damage by spending cash on the level, because you can't just make Obin level up by himself. There is just not enough time to and enough experience to do so. But I'm pretty sure you can still level him up using about like 1k cash that you should have for that time. Yeah, here I was able to pop all the balloons, I think around 35, so that's nice. And then around 35 here, placing one set of Brambles right at the beginning to be able to deal with the first rush of pings, and then getting the Ninja 401 should be enough. Now next is the Alchemist. Now the Alchemist positioning must be good. So again, like placing the Alchemist here in the right side of the Ninja, but as close as you can to the bottom side, because this Alchemist must be able to attack the Moab around 40. So that's what you're looking for. Here we go. So strong and 2-0-0. So giving them extra dip, most importantly to the Ninja and possibly Obin, so that they can do extra damage to ceramics and mob class Bloons. Now remember here, the beginning of round 39, okay, that was almost perfect RNG. So Brambles placed in the correct path of the Moab and far away, so in the back. Okay, no, never mind, you cannot upgrade Obin to level 9 using the cash, because it's 2k and you don't get enough. So yeah, that was my bad. So probably it's just about getting double stacked Brambles, really. So here we go, I just placed the last one at the end of round 39, and with Brambles you should be able to pop, if not all of the Bloons, the vast majority of them. Sometimes, depending on the exact RNG, you may lose some lives, but definitely you should be able to survive that, so no big deal. And now past round 40, getting the Alchemist 3-0-0 and then 4-0-0 right off. And afterwards, just placing the normal towers. Really, this strategy is gonna be like identical to what I did in Cornfield. Really, there isn't much difference. And I'm using Obin as well as a hero, pretty much for the fact that with Obin I can buff the Ninja, especially early, and I can then at level 11 I can increase the range of all the towers I'm gonna place, plus the fact that Obin can pop Bloons, and his wolf attacks are gonna be able to pop a lot of Bloons, and they're gonna be able to turn in the air, and yeah, so overall, like, the usage of Obin is just too much. So yeah, that's why. Next is just placing a bomb there without upgrading it. It's just to get the spot, and then most importantly getting a boomerang. So there should be a spot here between the bomb and the Alchemist, pretty much right there. And now it's important to place the boomerang close to the Alchemist and not the bomb, because you want the Alchemist to buff the boomerang. And so yeah, that's why. Next is placing the village to increase the range of all my towers here. Should be pretty good. Now here the village, actually I'm gonna place it a little bit to the, so as close as I can to the bottom side and the left side, because I should have all the towers regardless in range, so that should work. And That's the village 200, giving more attack speed to all my towers, and now just getting the bomb 204 in close. So the alchemist right now, because of the increased attack speed from the village, should be giving the buff to 3 different towers. I don't know if it's giving it to Obin or to the bomb. Yeah, maybe giving it to Obin right now. But it doesn't really matter. It's not that important having the bomb with the alchemist buff. It's a lot more important. Oh no, actually the bomb has it. Yeah, because I see right now the range increase. Okay, so my bad. The alchemist is buffing the bomb, so that's even better. But definitely the most important thing is having the boomerang with the alchemist buff, because in round 63 the 3 ceramic rushes are gonna be easy, only because of the fact that with the boomerang 402 you can do so much damage to the ceramics so fast, to all of them, because the ricochet, that that's the only way to you can have to like survive. So 302 boomerang, and now next is 402. Now I got the village here 220 just so that I could pop all these Camelot Bloons without any trouble, not depending too much on the Mixodip being given by the alchemist to the ninja, but being able to pop Lat Bloons by all my towers. Here, yeah, why not? Round 61, I'm gonna place a Wallow Cheese right there, just in case I may need it for round 63. As well, Wallow Cheese is completely RNG based. I think this Wallow Cheese just covers the bottom path and not the top one. But as I said, once I get the boomerang here 402, it should be easy to survive round 63. And yeah, you can see, not even needed, almost not even needed the Wallow Cheese right there. And that's the power of the boomerang. So 402, nice. Alchemist, so now giving the potions faster. And finally now primary training village, buffing even further the boomerang and as well the bomb. So nice area damage with the cluster bombs. Here we go. Now Opium should be level 11, yeah, past level 11, so he has buffed the range of all these towers, also the village range, and the ninja and the alchemist now have increased pierce, so they have 3 pierce now instead of 1. Now in these next rounds, the reason why I think it's just better to place the village not exactly in the top side, but as close as you can to the bottom side, so to the boomerang, is because in that way you can place boomerangs, more boomerangs right here for example, and still having them in range of the village. Otherwise, if you have the village just, I don't know, like 3 units closer to the top side, it may not cover this boomerang, and so you may it's worse because you don't give attack speed, you don't give primary training, and you don't give camo detection to this boomerang, so they are a lot weaker. So that's just a little trick. And now just getting here 2 more presses, so very standard next part of the game. 0 to 4, so that's 1, and then I'm gonna just place another one closer to this one, so like here. It should still be in range of the village, as you can see, and also in range of Obin. So as well, these towers do get extra is in range, right? Yeah, so they do get extra range as well with Obin, and they do get yeah, it's just the range. And also now I think this boomerang is being buffed by the alchemist as well, so now the bomb is not anymore buffed, and this boomerang instead is buffed. just because I think it's closer to the Alchemist than the bomb. So that's why the Alchemist is focusing the boomerang instead. But the important thing is that, as you can tell, the Ninja and the 402 boomerang are the ones still being buffed. And that's it. So as you can see, very simple half cash gameplay. With monkey knowledge, everything is easier, and with the free that monkey, then the fact that you can place Obin almost right afterwards. You have the mana shield, and overall you gave a lot of different buffs to all your different towers, so they're stronger. And yeah, very simple gameplay, really. Around 76, another ceramic rush, super easy, as you could see. And now at this point, this strategy should be enough to survive through all the last rounds, even if you don't get anything else. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna get another alchemist here in the back, and I'm gonna use this alchemist to buff again the bomb, because the bomb was the only like main tower that wasn't buffed. Yeah, I have the cash to do so, so I'm gonna get here a 400 alchemist to buff the bomb, and that's gonna be the end of it. So that's the last tower that I place. The ceramic rush is around 78 as well, super easy. The village giving camo detection means that these rushes are exactly the same as everything else. So that's the alchemist. So that's the bomb getting the buff and being stronger. And I can even get this alchemist 402 if I want, so I can also give the potion to Obin. And that's it. So that was the half cash gameplay for this last advanced map, Underground. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.